Sup guys, deck building time, and I think our deck looks pretty good, to be honest. I'm pretty damn happy with this. Let's see if Trail of Mystery will actually work. We might actually not. Singing Bell Strike's a good card, but if we have double Force Away, we might actually not want it. We might be okay. Temir Ascendancy, Crippling Chill is good. We might not want the second Scoldkin. And I think this is quite a lot on the high end. I guess these are 5s technically, and this is a 6. Once you morph them, look at that curve. That is perfect. So cards that we might not want. Let's have a little think here. So Temir Ascendancy, what does this say? Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control. So this doesn't trigger when you unmorph them, unfortunately. You do just have to hardcast them. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that currently trigger Temir Ascendancy, which is not actually a whole lot. Creatures that you control have haste is certainly very nice. I think I'm going to give it a go. I'm sort of borderline on whether this is good enough, but I'd like to give it a go. What we're really missing actually is the Temir Charm that we passed, because we don't have a lot of removal here. We've just got a few ways to stall up, which is a little sad. So maybe we could have done with a few more removal spells. But okay, so in terms of morphs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we are indeed playing the Kintree Warden, which actually I don't mind if we're playing River Wheel Aerialists. This does do a good job of stalling up the ground. Yeah, I do kind of like this. Oh, I put Master the Way here. Okay, we do have a removal spell in Master the Way, and Heart Pierce is also removal, so that's not so bad. So I think ideally we want to be playing 17 lands here, because we have the banner and we have Rattleclaw Mystic and Embodiment. I think 17 is absolutely fine. We can play this Trail of Mystery, but I think we don't want to cut maybe more than one morph. We can definitely cut a couple of creatures, and I think creatures are the correct cuts here. So two creatures in total. I'm looking at you, Alpine Grizzly. You're a decent card. Maybe if I cut the Alpine Grizzly as well, the Temir Ascendancy gets worse, which is definitely a consideration. Tuskar Captain, this is certainly not the best Tuskar Captain deck, but this is just a strong enough uncommon on its own that it doesn't really matter that much. At least I don't think so. I think these Abzan uncommons, the ones that outlast for 1, they can pretty much just stand on their own, and they're pretty fantastic. So, do we want Monastery Flock and Dragon's Eye Servants? Maybe. Maybe we do. They are both morphs. I think Alpine Grizzly might actually be a cut here, and maybe Scoldkin as well. Maybe I want to cut one of my big things. This is kind of at 3 really. It's 3 and then 3. No, I like the number of big. I think 5 is a decent number of big things. I do want to give Trail of Mystery a go. And maybe I just cut the Temir Ascendancy and the Alpine Grizzly. But it's so much value. This does make our mana worse as well, because we need red on turn 3, ideally. Alright, one more cut. You can do it. I think it's between, out of the creatures, I think it's between Monastery Flock and Scoldkin, because I think our curve is fine. I think that our high end is okay, but Temir Ascendancy, considering 3 of the things that we want to unmorph them. I don't know how often I'm actually going to be triggering this. It's as much as I want to play with it, I don't think it's worth it. I think the only real question we have is whether we want to try and jam this Singing Bell Strike. And I think we're okay. We are a little light on removal. Crippling Chill is probably better in this deck. Kind of tempo-y. Tempo-y with a Pearl-like Ancient. If you can call it such a thing. Let's see what this suggests. Okay, 3 red, so that would put us at sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of, 6 sort of. These only sort of count, I guess. Sort of about 5 red sources. How many green sources? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's got to be wrong. Is it really doing that? One. These all tap for blue. What are you doing? Oh, Magic Online. We do want blue for embodiment. That's pretty important. But I think we can afford to have 1 more red and 1 more green. So that would put us up to 5 red lands, sort of 6 in total. Red sort. Oh, there's embodiment of spring as well, actually. So yeah, sort of 7 red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, sort of about 7 or 8 green sources. I guess you can't really count Rattle Claw Mystic, so more like 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. Which, okay, so that sounds about right. And so our final question was whether we wanted to try and jam this Singing Bellstroke. Which I'm a big fan of this card, but it might not be a good deck for it. I think if I was going to take something out, it would be Crippling Chill, which might not be bad considering how many things we're doing on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8, 9. Yeah, I'm going to take it in. This is a tough one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play it instead of the Crippling Chill. It might not be right, and if you think I'm wrong, please let me know and explain what you think is wrong about that pick. Okay, cool. I'll be back for round 1.